in his eye. Captain Steve, with gnarly hair sticking up all over the freaking shop. Yeah, barber's not open. Yeah, because of the current crisis. Forgive the hair, chums, forgive the freaking hair. Right, okay, as you can see, my joypad is still got a mind of its own and making me bug out and walk all over the place when I don't freaking want to. I don't know whether that's to do with No Man's Sky or what, because it doesn't do it on other games. I'm perfectly fine on other games, it's just this one. Look, I'm doing the freaking moonwalk. I'm not even touching it. Look at that. Freaking magic. Don't know what's going on there. Tech Gaming 101. Well, hello there, chum. You were like freaking lightning there. So you, sir, I'm going to give you... What am I going to give you? I'm going to give you mind blown. There you go. Kaboom. Yeah, you blew my fragile little mind. Right, we're going to go looking for a system to go and learn the rest of the Gek words. So, I've got a little bit of a method for doing this. Bobby Maggie. Well, hello there, Bobby. Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome aboard. And Kurt Lawrence. Hello there. Kurt Lawrence is a maker of the No Man's Sky Assistant app. He's got a channel. He has a channel on YouTube. You can jump over there. I believe he's got a link to his Assistant app if you haven't already got it. I'd be surprised if you haven't already got it, to be honest. He's freaking awesome. Henning Joubert. Well, hello there. Hoping you are keeping safe. I am indeed, but my partner, as you know, works at the hospital as a nurse, and she has now just been sent home to self-isolate because she's got symptoms. She's in the garden right now, getting a bit of sun, just sitting at the picnic table, having a little bit of breather, a bit of fresh air for the lady. Yeah, so but she gets hay fever, so we're really not sure whether it's hay fever or whether it's something more serious. So we're just watching that situation quite closely, chums. But yeah, thank you for asking. Right, so I want to go for an actual system of space which is struggling. And now I know this sounds weird, but if you go to the more prosperous areas of space, you're going to find that their system is more likely to have the raging storms, extreme weather conditions, all that sort of gnarly shenanigans going on. So we don't want that. We want a system that's really, really sort of poor. Also, I want to set a filter. I want life form. So what colour is Gek? I did see a Gek system a minute ago. They're yellow. So developing might be okay. Developing might be good for learning the Gek language, so we'll jump there. Marcus H. Well, hello there, Marcus H. And yep, Tech Game 101. Oh no, it's probably nothing. It probably is just hay fever. But yeah, yeah. And Roughhouse plays. Hello to Roughhouse. Yeah, I went and visited your base earlier, Roughhouse. Freaking awesome. The work you've done there is freaking sterling, my friend. Right, so there we go. Got that up. Just in case the chat goes down. Hey, Captain Steve. Hey, chat. Well, hello there. Assistant No Man's Sky app. So there you go. Assistant Sky app. That's also Kurt Lawrence as well. So yeah, he has a channel. There you are. That's it. He's just chucked over to his other account, I guess. Right, so here we are. 5 planets developing. Now you probably find that none of these have got extreme weather conditions, or if they have, it's going to make me look a little bit silly, but I usually find that they're very easy systems to learn languages on. Here you go, we've got a Starbrob planet that's overgrown. Hopefully it's going to have knowledge stones on, chums, because I'm quite high up in the actual lingo count anyway with Gek and Viking, so hopefully it's not going to take me long to learn the lingo. We're just going to touch down and we're going to go around looking for knowledge stones in this episode, chums, and you never know. I'm also in the NMSA hub right now, chums, so if you do see any coordinates pop up if I go into camera mode, you yeah, jump on over if you want to put a base down. I mean, this is quite a lovely looking planet already. I'm liking the shrooms. I'm hoping to find a diplo planet in the hub, chums. Now, if you want to help me on that, and you've already got a base in the system, please feel free to just start cataloguing creatures and hit me up if you do find a diplo planet, because that'd be sweet to have a diplo planet and have like an observation tower for monitoring the beasties of wonder and beauty. I haven't got a diplo planet in the hub as yet. I've come across little bipedal chaps, you know, the ones that sort of run around. Got a few of them, but I have not got a diplo planet. No diplo planet. There's a knowledge stone, and there's another knowledge. There's 3 freaking knowledge stones right there, chums. There we are, a whole family of knowledge stones. Let's go hit them up, and let's go learn some freaking words. Heck yes, what's the first word that I'm going to learn in Gek today, chums? Let's have a look-see. Right, oh, we've got Thunder Humping Turtle Duck. Hello there, Thunder Humping Turtle Duck. We've just learned the word salvage. You was just in time to learn that word with me. Awesome. Tech 101. Hope it's just, yeah. Well, she's got a slightly elevated temperature. I mean, she's what, 36.5, and they say it's got to be 37. So it's close, but no cigar. You know what I mean? So I've actually got one of those little electronic digital ones. You know, like you see on the TV that they're using over in China at every single sort of stop and everything. I've got that, so it's okay. We've got Bellis. Hello there, Fran. My ammo done. Hello there, Captain and chat. Just popping by real quick. Needed to sort out some oh, yeah, tell me about it. In real life drama's always fun, isn't it? There we go. We learned the word for score. Nice. And we got yep. Show that like button some love, chat. Oh, well, thank you, my ammo. Thank you. Well, it looks like we've hit the frickin' jackpot with this this world, chums, because there are knowledge stones literally everywhere, which is great. Yeah, so I think I've got a little bit of a recipe for finding knowledge stones now. Just go to yourself like a destitute, struggling, fledgling sort of planetary system, and yeah, there's no raging storms, no nasty sentinels, or a lot of the time there isn't. And yet, you usually find that they're fairly abundant in knowledge stones, and getting them is quite an easy task, because you've got none of those hazards that I mentioned. Right, there's another one there. I'm going to grab that one. Sweet. Easy. How are you? Hello there, Dutch66. Hello there, my friend. Hope you're doing good as well, Dutch. Right, so Dutch, you just got yourself a 3D printer. Did your 3D print complete on your knowledge stone? Bobby Maggie, can I join you, buddy? What, just learning freaking words? Bobby Maggie, I did send you a message earlier saying let me know when you're online and I'll come and join your game, because you was going to show me the bases that you've built and I was going to showcase them. But yeah, I can do that after this, maybe. I mean, my missus is making me dinner. But yeah, oh, we learnt the word for sends. But not right now, Bobby. I mean, I'm live streaming. Live streaming, dude. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go that way. I don't really know you all that well. Don't really know you all that. I know we've spoken for ages on chat, but you know, I don't even know what age you are or anything like that. So yeah. Okay, cool. There we go. Let's go on over. Okay, so there we go. Dutch 66. Sweet. I literally just completed the third part about 10 minutes ago. Oh, okay, brilliant. Nice one. Yeah, send us a pic. Yeah, I'll be interested to see that. Oh, dinner. My dinner will be ready soon. Starving. Yeah, I know that feeling. My missus, I think, is doing some sort of tantanola or something. I think that's what she called it. Campanola. I have no idea what it is. It sounded weird, whatever it is. It's probably some sort of Filipino type dish. That's, yeah. I quite like Filipino food, though. They've got a little bit of a mixture of everything, have the Philippines. They've been invaded by many a country, and they've picked up all the culinary skills. So every cloud. There we go, let's grab that one. I'm sure I saw another one in close proximity to this one. Is it down the hill? I don't know. Where'd it go? Where'd it frickin' go? Somewhere around here. Maybe not. Oh. I don't know whether they're the ones I've already been to. I mean, Hello Games did say it's not going to show things that you've already seen before, but that's not true. They still are showing up markers for like knowledge stones and stuff, even though you've been to them. It still shows them up again, which is a little bit odd. Oh, guys, if you do see these little posts in the middle of nowhere or around by buildings, if you hit them up, they give you a free navigational data now. So that's always worth a shout. There you go, navigational data, lovely. Wait, who's not well? Hello everyone, I'm just joining the chat now. Oh, okay, Thunder. Marcus, I hope it won't be anything serious. Wish you all the best and health. Do you know what the exosuit module's translator do if you install them? Well, some people say that the translator module sometimes gives you the odd word when you're talking to alien races. You know that it comes up with a load of words and then one's not translated properly. Well, apparently it will just give you one or two more words, like you know a few more of the words. It doesn't actually give you new words, it just sort of fills in a few blanks for you. Apparently so, anyway, but yeah, I didn't really notice because I had quite a fair few words when I installed the technology tech anyway, so it was kind of a bit redundant. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, Thunder, if you've only just joined, basically my partner for today at work, I got a phone call to go pick her up halfway through the day. She's showing mild symptoms of the COVID type virusy thing. So yeah, I just went and picked her up. She's sitting in the garden at the moment on the picnic table, just getting some fresh air. But she struggles with hay fever each year. So she's usually like this time of the year, every year, where she's a bit short of breath, she's a bit congested, and she gets a little bit of a cough. So yeah, we're just monitoring her quite closely to make sure that she's okay, but she's been told to self-isolate for the next, they said 7 days. I'm sure it should be 14, but they said 7. So maybe they're not too concerned either. But they said if at the end of the 7 days, if she's still showing symptoms, is that they would do a test just to put her mind at ease and hopefully get her back into work. But they said, you know, take 7 days of rest just to be sure. So yeah, it's probably more that. Yeah, I don't know. We will see. I think it's just hay fever, to be honest. Fingers crossed it's just allergies. That's exactly what I think it is, because she's well enough in herself, you know. But then I've watched TV where people said, well, I was feeling slightly fine, I felt a bit tired, I went to bed a bit late, earlier than normal, and then I woke up and I was really struggling to breathe and blah blah blah. So you never can be too careful, can you? You know, it's 14 days if you live in a shared household, 7 if you're alone. Oh, okay, maybe they just made the assumption she's alone because she's annoying as heck. I don't know. No, she's not annoying as heck, she's lovely. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's go over here. She's a bit like me. I think we're both quite annoying people. So yeah, I annoy her as much as she annoys me, I think. We just wind each other up a little bit. But we're always making each other laugh, so it's annoying in a good way, if that makes sense. It's like SpongeBob and Squidward, you know? Or, yeah, that's probably a good relationship. She's more of the SpongeBob kind, and I'm more of the Squidward. Or the other way round, whichever way you want to look at it. Because I'm usually quite cheerful, but then so's she. So, yeah, both cheerful people. Right, so there we go. There's another knowledge stone over there. Let's go grab that one. Right, hi there, my ammo. Well, hello there, Red Cobra. WVU Avenger 26. Good afternoon, Captain Steve. Well, hello there, and thank you, Thunder, for letting us know that it is 14. I swore it was 14. Yeah, but yeah, if you live alone, it's 7. Okay, coolio. Makes sense, I guess, because if you're too ill to actually do anything at the end of the 7 days, and you think, oh no, I've got to wait another 7, yeah, you're probably going to perish, aren't you? If there's nobody there looking after you as well. And 14, probably just to make sure that, you know, it hasn't incubated in some of your family members. Yeah, that's a good shout. I wasn't thinking logically. Rightio, so let's have a little swing around, see if we can spot... There's another knowledge stone. There's 2 over there. Look at that. This is freaking awesome. We got some pterodactylians in the sky. But what planet doesn't have pterodactylians these days? If they've got fauna, you've got pterodactylians. Or some kind of flying thing. You might get one of those flying turd monsters. But there we are. Okay, so Rusty, No Man's Sky Connection. Well, hello there, Rusty. Welcome to the channel, friend. So yeah, if you haven't checked out good old Rusty's channel, Rusty's got a great channel. Wears a beret and stuff. Why he is. He's a good old guy. He's built a base here over in the hub. You may have seen the video on my channel. My Ammo as well has also built a base here. So go check out My Ammo's base on my channel. It's pretty damn sweet. And yep, we got Thunder Humping Turtle Duck. I had a form of COVID, which was mild, had horrible taste in my mouth, and no sense of smell or taste for 7 days approximately. I've heard a lot of that on the radio, and people saying it should be added to the list of symptoms, and so people can recognise it earlier, because you get those before you get the fever, apparently. So yeah, interesting. Well, with hay fever, sometimes that can change your sense of smell and taste anyway, because you're completely bunged up. You know, so yeah, I used to get hay fever quite badly. The roof of my mouth used to itch a lot, and my sense of smell and taste used to change quite a lot when I was having my hay fever. But I took local honey every single year, around about, you know, as soon as we could get the local honey, which would just be just before spring, really, or whatever, or even have it jarred up from the year before, and I'd start taking it before the pollen season, and yeah, I don't get hay fever anymore. And I thought it was just a wild tale, you know, like these fads or whatever, and it really wasn't. It worked for me. It doesn't work for everyone, of course. It just gets me, though, that they can find... It's like they're going to start doing a test soon for a vaccine for this thing in the next like, I think they said Thursday of this week, they're going to start doing human trials for a vaccine, which is fantastic. And it makes me wonder sometimes about hay fever, why they haven't found a cure for that yet. You know, it's been around for frickin' eons. I think it just put too many different drug companies out of frickin' business or something. It's conspiracy. Conspiracy for hay fever, like one would exist. But there could be. There's pretty much a conspiracy for everything out there, isn't there, really? Oh my god, I'm using a lot of different terms here, which is going to get this freaking demonetized. I'm using the word conspiracy and COVID and virus and all sorts of stuff. Oh well, budget. Let's fly over here. Let's go interact with this little beacon and get ourselves some navigational data. Don't mind if I do. Not that I need it, to be fair. I've kind of got everything I need now. Oh, Sansu! Have a great game to play, Mr. Steve. Oh yeah, what's that, Sansu? Interesting to hear. Okay, the government don't really have a clue. Now, to be honest, it's all guesswork at the moment, which is why the whole COVID situation... Yes, England acted too slowly to contain the virus. I know, right? I mean, it's like the Philippines locked down roughly when Italy was talking about locking down. Just talking about locking down. And they've only had something like 600 deaths or something in the Philippines. And you're talking a very densely populated part of the world, the Philippines. You check out their figures. It's crazy. You know, our freaking daily death rate is their total death rate. It's mental. If we would have followed suit, we would not be in the same situation that we're in right now. We really wouldn't. Okay, human trials are starting in Southampton this week. Oh, cool, awesome. I know it was Oxford, wasn't it? And Lady Gilbert or something in her team. Yeah, I was watching the news. It was on. It was kind of on in the background. My brain did absorb all the interesting bits, which vaccine sort of made my ears pop up for a second or two, I'll tell you. Oh, look, I just found a cave. Look at that detective work. Yes, my feet are freaking awesome. Right, I'm going to jump in my ship and fly to a different part of this planet, just in case I go and touch the same knowledge stones more than once. Can't land there. Okay, we'll go there. Okay, Vanilla. 18,000 deaths up to the 10th of April. That's mental, Vanilla. That really is. I've got my work hat on. Mental. It's just... It just makes you think, doesn't it, you know? That's a lot of life. Life cut short. I mean, I know that they say this affects people in ill health, more so than those that aren't. But it's still life that was cut short, you know? These people probably had a lot more life in them. What the heck? There's space on this planet. Okay. Who's that? I have no idea who that is. Promethical's base. Well, this is the NMSA hub. This is freaking light shit. I haven't come across another player's base in the NMSA hub for freaking eons. So what the heck? I haven't even got multiplayer turned on. So this is news to me. Okay, mysterious base. We are going to go visit you. It's got a freaking wall and a half around it. Look at that. It's like something out of Jurassic Park. Da da da, bam bam, da da da, down down. We've landed. Sweet. What the fudge? What's that tower of freaking vaults all about? Okay, and it's a fairly recent base if it's got power stuck all over it. It's got a little mini bridge. Nice. It's very overgrown inside though, isn't it? This looks like it's been abandoned. I mean, I can't even get in there. You have to be a dwarf to go in. Yeah. It looks like a work in progress, but to have power, and it's quite a lovely shape, it looks like it's a work in progress that, if it did have the progress put into it, it'd actually be quite a lovely little base. It looks like a nice little homestead. Very nice. Very cool. Okay. Right, the hub is growing fast. It really is. It's growing faster than I even know. It's going good. Work out of the devs. Registered week. Okay. That's a bit mental. It's a bit mental that you've got all that stuck in your head there, Vanilla. That's a lot of sleepless nights. I wouldn't want your job. Right, okay, so let's spin this around. Let's have a look, see if we can find us. There's a knowledge stone just over yonder. Let's go and have a look what geck word I'm going to learn now. Awesome. Diddly-dee, diddly-dum, diddly-diddly-dee. I love my blue jetpack trails, chums. You guys got yourself new jetpack trails? I'm not so keen on the rainbow ones. We just learned the word for spores. Now, it'd be awesome if spore was brought into this. It'd be nice to be able to create your own creatures for your own planets, like terraformed planets, and put all your own discoveries on there. That'd be frickin' ace. Right, I mean, we keep saying it'd be lovely to have variety, lovely to have variety. Well, why not put the variety in the player's actual hands? Let us create our own creatures, or maybe even assets or something. Put in an asset maker. And then let you terraform planets, and all the assets that you like the most of Mr. Hello Games Studio, you can rip them and put into other planets. And that'd be pretty sweet. Okay, so let's head on down here, and let's interact with that one. We have a massive graphic arts team then. Right, so there we go. What else we got? Let's have a look. See any more knowledge stonies? Where are you, knowledge stones? There's some over there. Sweet. Yeah, that is shocking statistics. That really is. Yep. Wow, Vanilla. Still shocking statistics. Whether this first death or 1,000 deaths, there's a lot that this could have been reduced if our government acted sooner. I hear you, Mr. Thunder. I hear you. Russell Camber. I was at that base earlier today. He was working on it when I was there. Oh wow. Well, it is very close to the NMSA hub, and I did say to people, you know, the actual hub itself is getting rather crowded, so please spread out a little bit. I mean, this is just one jump away. I just found it odd that it said this system was discovered by me. There you go. Or this planet was discovered by me, but there's a base already on there. It's almost like it's only just existed in the last couple of minutes. It's weird. But then my game is acting very weird at the moment, chums. The Discovery server seems to be a little bit foobarred. It seems to be going up and down, up and down, up and down. Because... oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm getting it where base markers disappear. I saved my game at Rough House Gaming Space before I turned off for today. And when I came back on to do the live streaming, the base had vanished, and his base actually overhangs a precipice into a giant area of water. So I started, and it said, you know, hazard protection is falling. Well, that wasn't the only thing that was falling. I was falling right into the drink. I fell like half a mile into the sea. Yep. And that took me a while to get out of that, to get back to my ship before I could live stream. That was fun. There's a lot of weird bugs that have actually hit the iteration since the mech build. Some of them are really freaking weird, and I can't get it to repeat. I think, okay, well, let's see if it repeats. I try it again, and then I don't get the same result. So it's like, was that a one-off? And then I'll be playing, and then a little bit later it happened again. I'll be like, oh no, it has happened again. But then I try to recreate it to see if I can put it into writing, into context on how they could repeat it in their offices for the Zendesk, and I can't. It's like falling through bases and stuff like that, or get into a base and it's just full of crap, even though I've terrain manipulated it out. So yeah, it's bizarre. Hit and miss weirdness. Oh my god, it's a cat with freaking wings. Yep, but can't fly. Evolution has not done him any freaking favours whatsoever. So let's go over here. I mean, what's the point? What's the point in having wings if you can't use them? I mean, yes, chickens and stuff, you know, they can kind of half fly. Ostriches. Yeah, penguins. There's a lot of freaking... yeah, but cats with wings, just why? Yeah, they should have lost them. In fact, they probably never could fly. You know, there's only a couple of winged mammals in the mammal kingdom anyway that I can think of. Like the flying squirrel, if you even class that as wings, and a bat, and that's about it. They're the only winged mammals I can think of. Right, let's head down here. Oh my god, I shouldn't try and apply... look at that, see what I mean? Hello Game said that they'd fix that shite. If you get to something that you've marked, it unmarks it, but yeah, oh damn it. Now I've got to go look for another knowledge stone. Let's just go this way. I'll tell you what, if I go south and just keep... no, that's where the base was. Let's go north. If I just keep going north, then hopefully I'm not going to run into the same ones. Penguins fly underwater. They also fly if you put them on catapults. You shouldn't, because they're lovely little creatures. You should see their little startled faces. Now I sound like I've actually done this, but I haven't. But you can imagine, can't you? You can picture that in your freaking head. It's probably got some of you smirking from ear to ear right now, thinking of what a penguin's face would look like being fired from a catapult. Naughty you for even thinking it. It was me that put the idea in your head. Ah, evil genius. Evil genius. Okay, right, so where's the... Oh my days, there's no markers here. Look at that. It's just barren. There's nothing there. Nothing at all. For freaking... I shouldn't have chose the compass direction of north. But we're going to carry on. We're going to carry on. Rusty, it would be so nice if I could just have OBS spoiling a 15-minute buffer that acts like a dash cam. Hit a button in OBS and it spins the last 15 mins. What the fudge have I missed? That's called swimming. Penguins flying. I don't know what I missed. I have no idea what you're on about there, Rusty. Okay, so I'm just going to carry on this way. I'm afraid that's the only way to see that expression would be to ride the catapult with the penguin. That could be fun, couldn't it? You know, you could have it in a little harness facing towards you, maybe. I don't know. Or just get a GoPro. Get a GoPro. Hook up a GoPro on its head. That could work. Yeah, bring on the trebuchet and the penguin. Sweet. Yep, that could be... I mean, we're all looking for something entertaining to watch, aren't we? We're enjoying this lockdown. Yeah, Penguin Olympics could be a new thing. That could be good. Yeah. So let's have fly over this way. As far as capturing bugs. Oh, I get you now, Rusty. Yeah, that's a good... yeah, that could work, couldn't it? That is probably the only way that we're going to do it. What I'm hoping is Hello Games with this lockdown and them working remotely. Maybe they're going to be playing their own game. And if they are, they're probably encountering the same bugs as what we're encountering and making a little list for when they go back into the offices to slap at the other program. Because I wouldn't imagine that you've got one coder, coders working crossly on different things. So you'll probably find that there's maybe a coder that works on terrain, maybe a coder that works on meshes, maybe a coder that works on something else and clouds or whatever. So maybe... they need to actually communicate with one another before they can actually put things in. That's kind of how I'd imagine it works. I can't imagine that there's going to be... yeah, I can't really see any other way that it would work, you know? But then again, I could be wrong. Talking about it like I know stuff. I know very little stuff. Okay, I was just looking at those models. They look like different heights and stuff, but they're not. They're actually pretty much exactly the same. It was the actual floor they're sitting on. Yeah. But this planet does look frickin' ace, doesn't it, chums? I mean, look at that for a frickin' view. Let me just stop there for 1 sec. Let's just take that in, because I think that will make a lovely screenshot. So I like my text that side. So there we are. I'm just going to pause there just for 1 second, if my frickin' joypad would let me. There you go. It's 27 minutes in, or 28 minutes in. That is frickin' ace. Look at that. That is beautiful. Nice. Love that. Yep, cool. Oh, Derek McWilliams. Hello there, Scottish Rod. Hello there, all Scottish Rod. Hello there, buddy. I'm getting bit by those freaking winged cats. Damn cat. You know, if he was a crab monster, I would have killed him already. But because it's a cat monster, I quite like the cats. They're quite sweet. But then if you watch Damash's Smashes video the other day, where he was playing with my ammo and Madfish Magpie, they're doing a permadeath. All three of them together doing a permadeath run. At some point one of them is going to die, and it's probably going to be hilarious and tragic at the same time. So yeah, secretly I'm tuning in to see that happen. But it nearly did happen on last night's episode, where towards the end, in fact, the last 15 minutes, Damash is getting chased by cat monsters, and they've got like shark fins on their backs, and for some reason he's the only one that can see the damn things. So everybody else is getting bitten and hurt and going, what the heck just got me? Oh, I'm nearly dead. And he's like screaming, going, oh my god, trying to shoot them all off. And there's a freaking herd of them. And he's like gunning them all down like a freaking hero. If he didn't gun them down, it probably would have taken out the whole freaking squad, because they were invisible to the other two players. That's weird. Again, not a repeatable bug. You know, how the heck do you document that? You know? Yeah. Invisible creatures to two people in my party, yet I could see them fine. Bizarre. Bizarre, that's what that is. Galarak, hello there. Niwara SAO, hello there. Love these planets with those trees. Yeah, they're really spectacular, aren't they? You'd expect to see them on a fungal world rather than a lush planet. And I really like them. I really like them. It breaks it up a little bit. And I'm loving this really bright, in-your-face grass colour. And some of the plants as well really pop. It's a beautiful planet. The only thing is, I don't think this one has water. That's the only thing that it lacks. But other than that, it is fantastic. It really is nice. It'd be cool if, when you landed on planets that didn't have water, the cloud formations would be. It'd be nice if they were different, you know, because clouds are caused by humidity and all that sort of stuff. And a planet without water, you would expect it to have different sort of clouds, or I would anyway. You know, some sort of wispiness going on or something. Just very, very sort of wispy clouds. And I'm hoping that the future update brings us some of that sort of actual physics and science. And yeah, if that's a thing. I mean, it might not be. But it'd be cool if you was actually on a hot planet and it actually rained glass or something. That'd be pretty ace. You know, there is a planet in our own solar system that apparently rains glass. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's one of the moons of like Jupiter or something. But yeah, it gets that hot that when it does rain, it actually turns the rain to shards of glass. Can you imagine that? What sort of spacesuit would you frickin' wear for that one? Or what sort of umbrella? It'd have to be made out of some kind of metal. That's just frickin' craziness. Yeah, the universe, or even just our solar system, is an amazing place. But then again, saying that, we know probably more about the surface of Mars than we know about the actual surface at the bottom of the Mariana Trench in our own planet. So it makes you wonder, maybe we should explore our own planet fully before we go exploring others. Maybe we can learn oh no, I've been to that one probably. Maybe we can learn some techniques from visiting all these hard to reach areas of our own planet. I don't know, just an idea. Okay, Galarak, very true. What did Galarak say? Let's have a look, Galarak. I can only imagine that Hello Games devs play their games more than the Frontier devs do. Yeah, well, it's like when you had them doing tech demos. Not just Sean Murray, but some of his crew, when they were actually doing tech demos. They all picked up a joypad and they all knew what they were freaking doing. A lot of them actually were naming planets after themselves and all sorts of stuff like that. I honestly do think this is a labour of love for them. I honestly think each and every single one of them feel like they're part of this game and love this game. And I do get that feeling from the whole of the No Man's Sky community that I've come across and those that work at Hello Games in the way that they put themselves out there. They're not afraid to put it all over their Twitter account. Yes, I work for Hello Games. Yes, I've worked on No Man's Sky. They're extremely proud of what they've accomplished, even when the rest of the world was completely, you know, stapling them to the wall for what they had delivered. But at the same time, they stood by it. No, this is fantastic and it's going to be fantastic and we're going to make it fantastic. And I love that about Hello Games and each and every one of the people in that office. That's what I love about them. They stood by this project and they continue to stand by this project. And I know that sometimes I moan and I say that it's got a lot of bugs and it's not got the variety that I kind of hoped for and longed for. But I honestly do feel that it is going to get there at some point. I honestly hope that they've got a dev server somewhere with a lot of the demo code on there and they're trying to get this to be more like their dev server every single time they put out some sort of update, as well as giving us a little bit of something extra for us to feast our eyeballs on and do. I honestly do think a lot of these updates are like bait. You know, when you go fishing, you want to bait your area, you want to keep the fish interested before you go back there and actually fish it out at the weekend. I honestly think that's what they're doing with us, giving us little things to keep us nibbling, and then one day, bang, new update that's going to get us all hooked, and we're going to be freaking addicted to this thing. I mean, if they did give us that variety, I'd want to stay plugged into this for the rest of my life. Unit theft. Okay, nice. I'm learning some interesting geek words today. Merzerman, hi Steve, hi chat. Our planet's all... What? I missed that bit. Right, let me just scan this dinosaur. Let's get out of the way of these harmful freaking creatures. Tell you what, I'll cool down my ship because I went off on a bit of a rant and I'll catch up with the chat. 1 second. Let me just put this ship down so I'm not getting bitten by these lovely creatures on this planet. Like I was saying that you don't get the extreme storms, you don't get the nasty sentinels, but you do get nasty, evil, bitey creatures. So let's just catch up on the live chat quickly, chums. So let me just scroll back up. Where was I? No Man's Sky connection. Okay, the early expression, ride the catapult with the penguin. Yep, says Vanilla. Get slow motion camera on the ground. Heck yes, that could work as well. This planet should have had diplos. That would have been excellent. Jurassic Park stuff. Yes, totally. I do want to find a diplo planet in the hub. If you want to help with that, That'd be frickin' ace. Get yourself over, go looking for them diplos. I hope so, Steve, mate. Perhaps them playing at home would let them see how many bugs and how long-standing issues still in the game. Totally. Yep, Scottish Rog. Hello there all. Hello, Scottish Rog, nCaptainSteve. The only one and only. Well, thanking you, Derek. That is a beautiful planet. It is. It's very nice. Earth planets with shrooms. Heck yeah, it's a bit of a rarer one, that one, Simba, isn't it? Yep, love these planets set. Yep, okay, cool. I've read a couple of these. I've missed some, but I've read some. They're quite sweet as he tries to eat you. Mers Erzman removed a message. Okay, Mers. Well, hello to Mers Erzman. And permadeath does dropping bait cause the attacking creatures to be distracted. I believe it does. It should do. Very true. I don't need water anymore to build the underwater stuff. Oh, you can just glitch them outside of the water. Very nice. I did see that on one of the builds that I went to today. Telepath's build had a open-aired ceiling, but then again, he does build everything upside down. Freaking crazy glitcher is Telepath. That video will be going live, I think, tomorrow, so look out for that on my channel, Telepath's base build. It's freaking ace. Oh, I think I've just had a super sticker. That's $9.99 from Jensen Nash. Well, Jensen Nash, you so are freaking kind. So there you go, there's a thumbs up there. And I give you an 07 emoji. There you go. Thank you very much. That's really kind of you. Let's just continue on. The biggest animal I found was a large turkey-looking thing, and didn't know how you could find it. No, there's no real set method to finding diplos. It's just freaking luck. I can spend the rest of my isolation speculating, Thunder. Yeah, with the Next and Beyond, they announced those updates around this time. I'm hoping we're going to see something. Yeah, Sean tweeted today about the Batman mask. Yeah, I saw that. The ears were wrong or something he mentioned, and they did look a bit wrong, but what's with that, you know? Maybe they're going to give us superhero capes like Nada's. That'd be frickin' ace. It's Quicksilver items. That'd be nice. Yeah, I wish Hello Games would allow us lush planets to have normal rainstorms at random instead of it always being superheated. It would be quite cool to get different frequencies, you're quite right. I've got a T-Rex type creature on one of my hub planets. Heck nice. Yeah, well, I do see a lot of this. It's more the diplos, they're the rarer ones. Raven, when will you be tracking across to our sky again, Captain? Sorry? Raven 1. I'm not too sure what you mean by your sky. What do you mean by what do you mean your sky, Raven? Where are you? What's that? Okay, so right, so we was heading north, wasn't we? So where's north? Where's north? This is north. Let's go that way. Let's see if we can find some more creatures. Is that a little mini triceratops? Camera remote, quickly before that freaking creature comes and bites me. It does look Triceratops-esque, doesn't he? Like rhino-y type thing. Right. I did say I wouldn't kill any of you cat creatures, but maybe if I kill one, it'd be a lesson to the rest of them. There you go. Okay, so let's have a look around. Any more knowledge stones? Nope. I was hoping to learn the whole of the Gek language in this episode. Oh, Star Trek! Star Trek, Raven, every Sunday I'm going to be on Star Trek. And I will put a video live of whatever we do on Star Trek, hopefully on the same Sunday. So at about 4 PM GMT, myself and a few others put together a little crew, and we go on Star Trek Bridge Commander. It's only something new that we've been toying with, but we all loved it. So I think we're going to have 4 crew members hopefully this Sunday, or it might just be myself and Damash, depending on how things go. But yeah, it usually takes me about 2 hours to cut all the video, edit it, and put a video out. So hopefully by about, let's just say around before 8 PM GMT, I would like to have a video out there, Raven. So yeah, I do love the Star Trek Bridge Commander, and it is something that I'm really enjoying. So Dutch, I can imagine Sean bored at home thinking up the most oblique images to yeah, that's probably what he's doing. He's probably just trolling us slightly, isn't he, Mr. Sean Murray? But this is a good game though, Raven. Yeah, this is an awesome game. If you haven't played No Man's Sky before, it is very much you're trekking across the universe looking for new types of life that you can catalogue. So it is almost kind of, it has got a very Star Trek-esque type feel. It's very sort of relaxing. But rather than us policing the universe, we've got the Sentinels doing that. So yeah, it's pretty damn sweet. I really do like No Man's Sky for discovering of new life forms and things and cataloguing it. But it's not as vast or as infinite as some people might tell you. I'm not finding any knowledge stones now, chums. I should be heading north, though, and I keep going off my bearings. Let's go this way. That's north. Okay, alright, GTA packs. Hi there, everyone. Hope all is well. I love the Star Trek videos you're doing, Steve, mate. Is it a single-player game without mod? No, it's not. You can do single if you want. You can do the mission solo, and you take up the helm of the captain and sort of order people around to do stuff. Or it's VR and non-VR. So when you go to the title screen, you just get to choose whether you want VR or non-VR. And if you set up an account with, I think it's EA, the game, the people that make it or whatever, if you join their fan club, it's actually cross-play. If you add your friends through there, it's not just open to PlayStation friends. You can play with people on other sort of systems. So as long as you put in the legwork to find other players, then you usually can find a crew to put together and play with. But playing with random people, it does give you very random results. I tried playing with a guy a little while ago, and he was very, very tetchy about me not using Star Trek terms, and he didn't really like me even saying, you know, words that were mildly rude. So yeah, I told him to go chew on a gel pack, and he rage quit. Okay, so let's interact with this one. There we go. Andrew Miller. I wish I was recording it. It was freaking hilarious. Andrew Miller. Infinite but shallow. Still the worst is the issue plaguing No Man's Sky to this day. I say that as an avid player of the game. Andrew Miller. I have said the same thing before. And sometimes I think that's a little bit harsh. But then at the same time, it's so on point. I mean, I'm fairly sure if I put up a picture of this planet right now on Twitter and said, "Ha-ha! Challenge for anyone out there. Please take a picture of a world that looks something like this." I bet you within an hour, not even an hour, somebody would come back with an image of a green, lush planet with shroom-type trees on it. Fairly guaranteed. Fairly guaranteed. If I went into the Discoveries page and put a picture of that up and said, "Ha-ha! Somebody find me a grey moth-type badger-winged creature," somebody would come back again within maybe half hour with almost an identical looking creature as that. And it just goes to show it is massive, but it's not overly deep anymore, which is quite a shame. Every planet has got fauna in it. Every single system has got a ringed planet in it. It's very rubber stamped now. Ever since Visions, Visions took away the vision. And I've said that a load of times as well. I'm probably going to get a load of dislikes now, but it is true. And sometimes the truth can be a little bit hard to hear on some ears. But I honestly think that if people were all hitting the same drum and saying, you know what, this does need a little bit more variety on it, then it would happen. It would have to happen. You know, Hello Games listen to their community. But if you've got some people saying this is 100%, this is great, don't touch it, I love it. If there's too many people saying that, then who are the people that are damaging the actual playability of the game? Is it the people saying that they want more variety? Or is it the people that are saying, no, this is 100%, this is brilliant, this is fantastic? There's two sides of the coin. There really is. But I really, really, really hope that Hello Games are listening to the crowd that are saying, please deliver on variety. Please give us more variety, because that's the only thing at the moment for me, chums. I mean, you've seen me bouncing around on this planet for a little while. Yes, the terrain's pretty damn awesome. Some of the textures on the tree trunks are freaking ace, but it's something that probably every single one of you have seen before. It's like even Noana said, "Oh, I love these lush planets with the shroom trees on it." It should be an individual experience. It shouldn't be that loads of you, in fact probably all of you, have seen this type of planet. Okay, so let's go and interact with this. There we go. I'll tell you what, in fact it'd probably be easier to say to you all in here, how many of you haven't seen a planet that's a lush planet with these giant shroomy type fungal things on? Who hasn't seen a planet like this before? And you'll probably find the only people that will come back are people that have played for less than like maybe 80 hours. Guaranteed, if you've played more than 80 hours, you've seen this planet type. Okay, so, yeah, sorry, I've gone off on another tangent, haven't I? Here we go, let's go back a little bit. Okay, so yeah, Thunder. I won't lie, Steve, mate. I've found a planet like yours pretty much identical to that quite a few times around. Heck yes. Imagine if there's one planet out there that is an E3 planet, that'd be the ultimate troll for Hello Games. It really would. They should put in some scripted ones. I've been waiting for them to do that on these weekend missions. I'm waiting for them to slot in a proper scripted planet, just like one on E3, just to shut people up. That'd be frickin' ace. Okay, Thunder Humping, completely agree. I love this game more than any other. That's why I'm so harsh on it, because it stands... Yes, Andrew Miller. Totally. Well, you're right. They did the auto-generation stuff, and it looks very generic. It really does, doesn't it? It's not every atom level yet. I think it's true, Dutch. Hi all. Well, hello there, Shard Vixen. Shard Vixen has got some interest. If you're ever looking for a new game to play and you want to know where it's any good, pop on over to Shard, because she streams a heck of a lot of different games. And if you like games that are sort of survivally type based or a little bit along these sort of lines, or games that you have to plough some time into, Shard Vixen's usually got it on her channel. Or Mary Lizzie. Mary Lizzie is another one that streams quite a lot of different games that are very sort of appealing to, I think, us sort of types, you know, nerdy, slightly geeky, explorationists. They're both very good channels for finding games that you might not have looked at, but you've been thinking about picking up. Yeah, so they're cool. They're very good streamers as well. Okay, so here we go. L-Play, I play a game as a Korvax race, and I needed frigate modules, and I had to... Whoops! Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, okay, so let's carry on going this way. I'm just going to carry on jetpacking for a little while till I get to a new sort of virgin area, if you like, for knowledge stones, rather than fly there. I'll just read some of these. Your channel is doing so great, and that is so awesome. Really glad for you. Well, thank you very much, Shard. Thanking you. Magically Sapient Cactus, if they could figure out a way to get the auto-generation to more varied instead of carbon copied, that would be excellent. Magic Within, I actually haven't. Derek McWilliams, oh, what's that? You actually haven't come across one of these, Magic Within. That's mental. And Derek McWilliams, not I, 300 hours. Well, that's bizarre. I mean, that really is. I'm surprised, because I've come across quite a lot of these. I honestly have. Sometimes not with the green grass, but sometimes with like orange or red. But yeah, I've come across these shroom-type planets quite a lot. In fact, I could probably jump into a teleporter right now and jump you to one that I can actually remember the actual base that I built on it. I've built a base on there. It's one that I use for my LOD testing, I believe, that's got these on. I could be wrong. And I think that one's got green grass. But yeah. But yeah, it's not a new planet to me, but it is a lovely one for this episode, and that was just sheer chance. I do like the fact that it is sheer chance on what you might get and where you land and things like that, but at the same time, it is very sort of carbon copied for myself. Maybe it differs, I don't know, in certain areas of space. I mean, I'm like, what, 9,000 and 5,000 light years away from the galactic centre? And they did say at one point that they were going to make the worlds more varied and more interested. The more closer you get to the centre of the galaxy, and they were going to make it so the creatures become more intense and crazy the closer you get to the centre of the galaxy, to sort of drive people towards those sort of centres. I don't believe they've done that, because I see just as much variety and variation where I am now as I am towards the centre. So a lot of the actual recipes and the rules that they laid on top of rules that they were talking about in a lot of these pre-release videos just don't actually exist. You got a who there, nice. What else do I get? I got weld. Who weld, nice. Let's head on over to that one. Meow. It is so awesome though, jetpacking over these beautiful landscapes. It really is, especially in VR. And I do like to play this every now and then in VR, chums. If you haven't had a chance to play No Man's Sky in VR, but you know someone that's got a VR headset, it's worth taking your No Man's Sky round there. Let them have a go in VR and you having a go in VR, because it really is a different sort of experience. Standing next to this like tree, for example, in VR, you know, doing it right now, doesn't make yeah, you can stand there and just admire it in VR for a lot longer. When they brought out the VR update, it did reinvigorate my love and interest for this game, like almost like day one release. It was that sort of feeling all over again, and it is beautiful. It is extremely beautiful in VR, and they've actually improved it greatly with the level of detail and stuff like that, and sharpness. It has improved. Okay, so we're going to go up there, grab that one. I wonder if I'm getting close. I know that Vanilla has capped these out, and I'm sure it was something like 661 words. So I'll stop in a second. We'll have a look how many words I've actually got now under GEC. And we'll see if I'm getting close to the 660 something. There you go, Apprentice. Let's go into my menu. Let's have a quick look. I've got a really itchy nose. Right, so no, was it milestones then? There it is, GEC. What am I on now? Oh, 764 words. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, the Corvax was 761. Okay. 764. So I've already surpassed what I've got on Corvax. That's pretty good. I hang in my head in shame. Oh, why is that? Oh, because you haven't seen one. Yeah. Well, don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, if you haven't seen one, then that's pretty... Yeah, it's cool. I brought my time at Porsche because of you. Yeah, okay, brilliant. I love that game. That game is really, really good. I've ploughed quite a lot of time into my time at Porsche, and I really like it. I'm actually doing little mini daily videos of it. So I'm just doing a day at a time and then sharing it with you guys. And yeah, if you haven't picked up my time at Porsche, I do feel that it's an overlooked little gem of a game. And it's actually done by Team 17. So... if you know who Team 17 are, they made Worms. Do you ever remember the game Worms, where you like a randomly generated landscape and you have to blow each other up and stuff with missiles and things like that? Yeah, Team 17, the people that brought us Worms, has brought us this lovely little game called My Time at Porsche. And it's so great. You can just plough loads of time into it, as much as you want, as quick as you can go at whatever pace you want as well. If you want to go fishing for a day, just go fishing. If you want to raise cattle, go raise cattle. If you just want to upgrade your house and decorate it, do that. You can do whatever you fricky like. It's a little bit like that other game that people love. The farm game or whatever it's, I can't remember what it's called, with the cutesy little people in it and stuff. Farmville or something. It's a little bit like that, but with Minecraft and crafting all thrown in. It's also got some combat in there, if you can call it combat. You have to go through dungeons and take out some bad guys. It reminds me a lot like Dark Cloud, if anybody's ever played Dark Cloud. It draws influences from a lot of different games, and it's just beautiful. It's just a wonderful little game, and it's actually fairly cheap. I mean, for the amount of time and the amount of fun that you're going to get out of it, the only thing I would say, it's not multiplayer. So you can't invite a friend round to see how awesome your house is or what you've actually crafted and things. That'd be nice. It'd be nice if you could invite people to your house or something in multiplayer. That'd be cool. That is a trick that they're missing. But I have heard they're bringing updates to the game and still supporting it, even now. So apparently there's 2 updates coming this spring. So... yeah, it's well worth a look. If you haven't heard of it before, have a quick look. It's quite good. Okay, so what we got? Okay, I found an auto system, lush conditions, but one planet, green in colour, and a moon, red in colour, radioactive planet, played 90 hours in new game. Oh, wow. Well, it is nice when you find those systems that you think, I'm just going to call this home. That's me done. I'm going to set down roots. That's also quite nice. I mean, that's kind of what I've done now with this NMSA hub. Really, if you want to play the game, just watch me and I'm sure you'll be able to play it. Nice one. Understandable for a love of this. Comes from cluster. Yeah, awesome. Survival pixel art is shat. I'm just going to scroll through and just stop on things that okay, I have 6k hours in No Man's Sky. Oh my days, Thunder. I had no idea that you'd spent that much time. That's crazy. Bingo bango bongo. Nice one. A great top-down Fallout style adventure game is Undertale. Okay, I'm just going to scroll down because I've missed a fair few. But there we go. Welcome aboard. I downloaded Journey to Nathan Drake's collection as free. Okay. Well, I did watch PT's video earlier, and he was saying that it might be that No Man's Sky is going to come to PlayStation Plus and maybe be free. However, there's a channel that I've subscribed to that he well, yeah. he puts out videos of what's going to be coming next month. And on his, he actually goes into what's also available, like in Germany and other accounts. It's like Germany at the moment, you can get NAC. If you've got a German account, you can actually download NAC, which is quite a good game. But he's saying that the games for next month is going to be God of War, and there's a couple of other games, none that are overly notable, really. But then there's another chap saying that who disagrees, and saying that we're going to get some sort of Japanese fighter game or something where you play as like a member of the Yakuza or something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a remake of an old PS3 game. But yeah, who knows? Yeah, so there's a couple of channels that I usually watch to find out what those games are going to be. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong, but none of them are mentioning No Man's Sky, so I'm not too sure where that news outlet that PT quoted got their news from. But we'll see. If they did give it away, they're already giving away all their updates, so who knows? Who knows? And I think my chat on my screen is frozen. I think this one's knackered now, isn't it? Because I've been waiting for that to change, and it hasn't. So that's why I'm getting behind on the chat here, because I've got to look at my phone, which is down there. And obviously looking for knowledge stones and looking at the chat is actually quite difficult, because I'm not a freaking chameleon. My eyes don't work in two different directions at the same time. Okay, so let's carry on over here anyway. I'll tell you what, I get to the next knowledge stone, and then I'll read out a few more of your chats. I'm going to have to be quite selective with them though, mainly because my freaking YouTube has stopped. But I usually stop streaming around the hour mark to stop these sort of like little niggles happening. I don't know why they happen. It's probably because of this throttling and COVID and lockdown and the internet usage that's going on right across the whole of England at the moment. Right, so let's get over to this knowledge stone over here. I get this word, and weird. Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't come up with nothing learned yet. But yeah, let's head on over. Pick up this word. Powie! I was hoping to get them all done in this one episode, but yep. Let's have a look what we get. Registered. Nice. Okay, well that's registered. Let's pick up this. Let's have a quick look. Couple of buds of mine spent 3 very invested years in Ark. Yeah, I tried playing Ark, and I built myself a nice little house. Went to sleep, woke up in the morning, and some git had deleted all the doors and robbed all my chests so I didn't have any materials in there. And I was pretty much stuck. I had to smash my own way out of my own frickin' house, which wasn't great, to find that he had built another house over the top of my house, and I had to smash my way out of that box as well. There's a lot of trolling that goes on in Ark, and I was a victim of trolling, so I kind of put it down, to be honest. Maybe I shouldn't have. I've watched many videos of Ark, and it looks my type of game. I have Horizon Zero Dawn. Nice! I did play Horizon Zero Dawn. It's not too bad. I wish you luck on Ark. I lost 2 controllers to it. I can see why. I'm going to have to have a stroke with the spelling check. Yeah. I'm not very good at spelling myself. Ouch. Yeah, it's... Ark was okay, but if you like survival games, there's one that just dropped today, I believe, or a trailer did, for a game where you're stranded on an island surrounded by sharks. It almost looks like Subnautica, but on Earth. And it looked quite good. It looks like you can make a plane, a boat, and all sorts of other things. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. If you go on the PlayStation YouTube channel, it just dropped today, so the actual trailer for it, so you'll probably be able to find the trailer for it relatively quickly. But it looks quite good. It looks like something I would probably enjoy playing. But I'd probably enjoy it more if it did have a sci-fi-esque type feel to it, but then I would just play Subnautica, you know what I mean? And I do love Subnautica. Subnautica, I really did enjoy that. Right, well, I'm not seeing many knowledge stones in near vicinity now. I mean, they were all over the frickin' place a little while ago, and now they're sort of just all buggered off. But anyway, I've hit that hour mark now, chum, so I'm probably going to end off. but I think I found enough to probably get this completed. I bet you if I flew up to the station and just spoke to all the Gek up there, I'd probably get this nailed, to be fair. But there we go. That's me ending off. I'm going to just say that I've learnt all of Gek now, because I'm probably only a few words off, and we'll be doing Vy'keen next Tuesday. And yeah, join us on Friday as well for the weekend missions, and also the Nexus Lounge. And then, yeah, hopefully Sunday it will be Bridge Commander, but it won't be live because it's all VR, so that's pretty hard to do live. But anyway, you guys out there have been frickin' ace. Thank you very much for persevering. I'm sorry if I didn't read out all of your messages, but this is knackered and that does not help. Okay guys, see you later. Goodbye all. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Okay, and I'm stopping the stream there. I want to make this an hour long for people on their lunch.